going, dog? You too! I don't know what I'm doing. How's everybody doing today? I hope y'all doing good. I hope y'all having a good day today. Hope everything going just fine. Hope you find $1 in the grass today. Or two, you never know. But I hope y'all doing great today. Welcome to Bob and Friends' first new video, I guess. This is gonna be a series of consistently posted videos, hopefully. I can't promise you anything. But yeah, it's a new series we started. It's called, sometimes it's gonna be called Bob's Dissertation, sometimes it's gonna just be me talking about my thoughts. So yeah, that is what it is. Most of the time it's just gonna be me driving. You might get me on the line just having a voiceover over it. I don't know, whatever I deem fit. And this is just gonna be me talking about my thoughts, me talking about what I think about while I do things. So you have a visual, and if you don't want to watch it, you can put your brightness on all the way dark, turn your phone upside down, just put some headphones in and listen. You do whatever you want to do, honestly. You can like if you want, you can subscribe if you want, you can comment what you want me to talk about, or you can dislike. You can share the video. You can just not mess with the video at all. It's okay. Because these videos gonna go up either way. That being said, everything I talk about isn't for everybody. Most of the stuff I talk about isn't for everybody. I joke around a lot. I have a pretty screwed up brain from time to time. I'm gonna talk about it. If I have a thought, I'm probably gonna say it, even if I probably shouldn't say it. I have a lot of intrusive thoughts. That being said, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Just because I say it doesn't mean I'm serious. With all that out the way, we can get started. I was trying to make one this morning. I was trying to start this morning on the way, but I was really congested, like very congested. My voice sounded so bad, and I was sniffling all the time, and it was just bad. Honestly, it was just bad. I don't know another way to say it. I honestly didn't want that to be my first video. It would have been something easy to come back from, like not come back from, but come up from. Be like, so yeah, this is my first video, and you see how bad it was, because you didn't try. A lot of people say like, oh, we came a long way from this. We came a long way from this, and then we went to that. And we got better equipment. If you look at it, yeah, they pressed record, yeah, they uploaded the video, but you didn't really try your best. You didn't really put in a whole lot of effort. And I'm not saying this is gonna be 100% of my effort, my best work, all that. But I am saying you can't really see where you came from when you put yourself lower than what you came from. Like, say you trying to save up $1,000, and you already have $400 saved up, and all you need to save up is $600 to get to that $1,000. You could say, oh, well, we're gonna start from zero, and then when you get to 600, be like, oh, here's another 400. I got what I wanted. I got my $1,000 that I wanted to save up. Yeah, sure, you could do that, but that's not saving $1,000. That's saving $600 and having 400 on the side. And for some people, nothing wrong with that. You want to get back over? Come on, dog. Get back over. Some people, that's okay. For me, I learned that it's not okay. I can't trick myself into saying. Now, if I'm trying to make my brain think something, so I do X, Y, Z, that's another thing. But when you, oh damn, that's a lot of traffic. Oh, this means more talking to y'all. But I don't want to lessen myself, so when I get where I want to be, wow, what are you doing, bro? I don't want to lessen myself to be like, yeah, I came from this. No, you didn't. Honestly, didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. But I've said it a lot of times. I don't need to say it anymore. I don't want to lessen myself to say, look where I came from. I'm so good at this, so good at that. Because that's what my dad calls congratulatory practicing. You play an instrument, you know one thing, and you just practice that over and over and over and over again. It's not you don't gain anything from it. So why would you try to boast about not gaining anything from anything? But try to make it seem like you did a lot to get where you was at. And I'm not saying that was a bad thing that you got where you went, but be honest with yourself and be honest with other people. That's all I'm trying to say. Moving on now. As you can tell, I harp on stuff probably longer than I should, honestly. And I'm not saying it's gonna stop. I'm not saying it's not gonna stop, but we gonna get past it. I learned about mucus the other day. The stuff that we all know and we all hate. Well, I found a new love for it. I dislike it sometimes when it's not where it's supposed to be, but it does a lot more than you think. Well, a lot more than I thought. So you take your stomach acid, like your stomach is lined with mucus. That's what stops it from eating through your body. You're getting a little close, bro. That's what stops it from eating through your stomach to your intestines and like just falling out of you. If your stomach wasn't lined with mucus, then it would just eat you from the inside out. It'll like dissolve you. That's why when you have when you throw up, it tastes really acidic. Am I getting? No, I'm not getting. I don't want to spend money. That's why it tastes really acidic, and it doesn't burn anything because your stomach already coated your esophagus and everything with mucus, so that in preparation for vomiting or throwing up, it would prepare and protect your throat, your mouth, your esophagus, all the way from the stomach about your acid. And that's why when you throw up in the toilet, it kind of dissolves everything. It gets lessened because of water, it dilutes it, but still, it dissolves a lot of stuff. And then there was this one procedure that I seen, action being taken, whatever you want to call it, by a doctor when, goodness, there's a lot of traffic. There was a procedure that a doctor did on a couple people. Their nasal passages was clogged up for days, and they went to the doctor. They was like, "Hey doc, I can't breathe through my nose." Dang it, it's coming back. I'm not trying to sniff you guys. My apology. Y'all, please forgive me. Uh, but their nasal passages was blocked. So what they did, so you're just gonna hop in front of me like that? Everybody is. What happened? Token dealer. My bad. I got sidetracked. So basically, what they did was they inserted a little. I don't want to say a syringe. I said tube, a little curved tube up your nose, and they put something around it. And what it looked like it was gonna do was like vacuum it out. But what it did was it inflated like a balloon, and it pushed everything like to the sides. And it was kind of dope because the way it just filtered out, like, is this literally why we're going so slow? That's why we're going slow. I absolutely hate traffic sometimes because if we all just sped up to the speed limit, then none of us would be slowing down. Now, if there's an accident, that's different. But if it's just traffic because there's a lot of cars, just stay safe in your own lane. It's not that hard. You don't have to stop to 20 miles an hour or stop and go traffic. It's just not reasonable. But back to the thing. So and y'all gonna see me stay pretty far behind cars like this. That being said, I don't like to use my brake when I don't have to. So if I can just coast like this and not use my gas, then I'm cool. Because nobody's behind me. You can't see my rear view mirror. But nobody's behind me. There's a black Nissan about to pass to my right. But he's going to have to switch lanes because there's an 18-wheeler in front of him. But if I don't have to use I'm about to use it now, my gas, and I don't use it. And therefore, if I don't have to use my brake, I don't use it. Now, I'll use it when I have to, but for this, I'm not going to speed up all the way to that truck, because if I use my gas, I'm going to have to use my brake. If I use my brake, I have to speed back up with my gas. And also, if I use my brake, I'm wearing out my brakes every time I use it. So why not just not use them when I don't have to? Don't have to pay for brake pads as soon as I would have to, and be cool. It's just a whole cycle for me. My goal is to save as much gas as I can. Right now, I'm running on 39.5 miles a gallon. By the end of the year, we're trying to get that up to 50. It's probably not going to work, but there's no shame in trying. But what was I talking about? Braking, saving gas, spending less money. Oh yeah, and I'm so glad gas. Yeah, that's that black mix I was talking about. If you can see it, I'm so glad gas is going back down. It's been years, like literal years, since I've seen it back down to 250, 260. All I remember from the past couple of years is $3, almost $4. If y'all couldn't tell by all the street signs, highway signs, I live in Texas. So if you find my YouTube video in like Nebraska or Vermont or Maryland or something like that, like I've never seen that before. Come to Dallas, come to Texas, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I was talking about mucus. That's what I was talking about. But on the gas thing, I'm trying to save my gas as much as I can, conserve it as much as I can. Because the more you conserve gas, the less you spend on gas. The less you spend on gas, the more money you have to save. The more money you have to save, you can save that $1,000. But that being said, the mucus thing in the nostrils, but it inflated like a balloon and everything, and it was so cool. Because it was like the mucus just too drained out. And after it inflated, it stayed inflated for like a minute. And in the time before it inflated, yeah, that guy just got in front of me because I'm not using my gas as much as they think I should. But by the time it constricted back to what it was supposed to be, all the mucus had got out, and he had went home. And the doctor called him the next day, and he was like, "How's the mucus going? Like, can you breathe and everything?" He said, "I don't know if you can hear me breathe." Like I said, I couldn't. He was like, "Good." And they had to laugh about it, but it was cool. But one thing I don't understand how people do is the water thing through your nose and out the other nose. I get that it thins the mucus and it drains out because of gravity and everything, but that feeling of the water just going up your nose, whether it be purposefully, accidentally, I don't understand how y'all do it, or how they do it. I don't know who's watching or anything. Nobody's probably gonna watch this, but it is what it is. I'm still gonna post anyway. If I get 0 views for the first 100 videos, I get 0 views. Oh, and if you're still here, every 10 likes is 1 mile. Later on, I'm going to talk about my lifestyle and how it's going to change drastically. I would be running anyway, but if this video gets 10 likes, I got to run an extra mile. So like say I'm running a 5K, I got to run 4.3, 4.2 miles like, instead of 3.2. If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken. Don't crucify me in the comments. Because I don't know how much 5K is in miles. I know it's about 3 something. Less than 3.5 and more than 3. But every 10 likes I get is 1 mile added to what I was planning on running that day. What else? I don't get how y'all do the water thing. I get that it thins the mucus out, and I should be getting off right now. Should I? Yeah, I should. Dang it, I'm too late. But I just don't get it. What to talk about next? Lifestyle change? Why not? I'm fat as ever. Y'all probably don't know. Y'all do know, y'all don't know. I don't know. But I'm fat as ever. And the only way that's gonna change is if I change my lifestyle. If I stop eating the stuff I'm eating, start eating a little bit more healthy. Start getting the sleep I should get. Just all that stuff. So what the plan is now. Come on, let me over. Thank you. So that first one, when you hear it, I have my blinker on when somebody's in my blind spot. That second one is what you hear is when I'm not slowing down fast enough for my car's sake. Not slowing down fast enough for my car's sake. I have it on really early detection, so the car could be slowing down, could be going 1 mile per hour slow. I'd say like 5 mile per hour slower than me, and I'm not slowing down fast enough. Come on, what are we doing? What are we doing? And it could be as far as that expedition is to me. If my car detects it, it'll beep. So if you hear that, that doesn't mean I'm crashing into somebody or anything like that. It just means I should be a little. My car doesn't think I'm being attentive enough. And that's okay, because these aren't. Oh, you're getting in an accident. This is. Hey, maybe you should pay attention a little bit more. Or maybe I thought you should do this a little bit better. So I'll take it. I will gladly take it. Any how about I'll say retribution. Any, what's the word I'm looking for? Any critiques, any constructive criticism, I gladly take. But back to lifestyle changes, uh, I really want to better myself. I want to find a I want to find a woman that's apt enough to be a wife. I don't have anybody right now. I'm what you call a loner. And like when I say loner, I'm not talking about like I'm so lonely, whatever that is. I can't sing. I'm not gonna try to sing. But I'm not talking about that kind of loner. I don't have my person. I'm glad I don't have my person yet because I feel like the person that I want would have left me already. Not saying that I couldn't do better, it's just that I'm not. And I want her to keep me accountable as I keep her accountable. I don't want someone that's just gonna let me slop around all day or be lazy. Unless it's like specifically, I don't even want to call it that. So I'm not gonna say it. Unless it's not meant to be a hectic day, I don't want somebody letting me lay around and just not do a lot of stuff. And that's not to say we gotta be doing stuff all the time, but you can't be not willing to not do anything. So I'm glad I don't have my person yet. I want her to keep me accountable, motivate me when I don't have the motivation. So I'm trying to better my life. I'm trying to make a life for me and for someone else. So when I bring said girl into my life, she has a life to walk into. We don't have to create one. We don't have to struggle to get where we want to go, be where we want to be in life. We just there already, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does. Perk up. They sell perk 30s? I'm not even gonna say that. Y'all sell perks? But yeah, I want my wife, my girlfriend to have a life to come into. To just like walk into, step into. If I deem her fit, then I want her to be able to just be comfortable. I don't want her worrying about stuff that she shouldn't be worrying about. Now, if it's something out of my control, I'm not even gonna try to fix the situation. I've been through that. Tried to fix a situation I had no business being in. Not even being in. I had no part in it whatsoever. But apparently I was still trying to fix it, and that honestly kind of killed me. I shouldn't have been here. I'm good. So now that I know better, I can do better. I can do a lot better. But yeah, so I'm going to school now. A lot of things happen in my life. I know a lot more stuff now, and I need to be learning every day. I'm trying to not necessarily make the world a better place every day, but I'm trying to, I guess, no, I can't even say that. I'm just trying to get myself better every day. As long as I can go to bed knowing I did something that impacted my life in a good day, in a good way, I'd be happy. I'll be very happy, very pleased. But if I can't, and there was a reason why I can't, I wouldn't be too upset. Uh, that being said, my number one goal is to lose 20 pounds by December. The way, I'm not just gonna say that and have no way of doing it. The way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna change my diet heavily. It's probably honestly just gonna be chicken and rice every day. That's all I'm gonna eat. Now there might be some days when I eat something different, but and I need to drink my water too. I be having these stints where I drink a lot of water, I'm feeling good, feeling really, really good, drink all my water, and then I just stop. And the thing about it is, I do that with a lot of things, and I want to stop. I really, 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 really want to stop. Go around you, go up here. Can I get in front of you? I'm not gonna do that to you. I really need to stop doing that. I need to keep on going. I need to be consistent. It's happened with the gym a lot. I go for about a month, 2 months, 3 months, and I just stop. I feel really good about going. A few things happen that make me not go for a couple of days. That's out of my control. And then I lost my momentum and I just stopped going. So it's not like I purposely stopped going, whether it be someone needs me to help them, X, Y, or Z. It just happens that I stopped going. And I need to stop that. I need to keep on going. Gotta keep it pushing, like I always say. Alright, since this channel is called Bob and Friends, I'm gonna just call y'all the friends. Whether you be a real life friend, whether you be an internet friend, whatever. You gotta be. My group of people, when I make it big, I'm joking. When I make it big, all y'all gonna be called the friends. So people like, let's say, there's this one streamer I watch. His name is Phil. I haven't seen him in a minute. I've been real busy, but his name is Phil, and he called his people as the Phillians. I was talking, and I was like, y'all gonna be called the Bobonians. I was like, nah, it's called Bob and Friends for a reason. Y'all gonna be friends. Y'all gonna be the friends, the ands and the friends. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know what else I should talk about. Being I'm almost home. I'm not gonna show anywhere close to home, so nobody knows exactly where I live or anything like that. And it's not no ego thing. It's not. I think y'all gonna do anything, but I'm going to my parents' house, so I'm not gonna put where their house is on the internet. If you do enough research, you probably find. But I'm just not gonna do that. So if I'm gonna end somewhere around here, if y'all have something y'all want me to talk about, think about, address, just toss it in the comment section. I'll be down there in a little bit. Other than that, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. And depending on when I post this, night, day, evening, morning, afternoon, make sure your shoes are tied, can't have you tripping. Make sure your nails are cut, can't have you having bacteria. And the quote of the day is, crowns only fit when your head is up, so keep it up. keep doing you. I'm probably gonna. I don't know what I'm doing. I might just end it here. I'll decide what I'm gonna do. Every episode should have a quote of the day. Come on, dog. Go, go, go. There you go. Every episode should have either a quote of the day, uh, question of the day, or something. Come on, dog. Why aren't you speeding up? Yeah, every episode should have something like that. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Bye, guys.